Hello, hello. What do you have coming in? That's what I'm feeling like we should be seeing about. So, well, let's just do that. As always, if you like these messages, awesome. If you don't like these messages, awesome. Hopefully they help you. If they don't, no way is it my business. Regardless. So, do with all of this what you will. It is your free will. And, there it is. Five of Wands. So you guys have been fighting. Fighting for your life over here. Hopefully not literally. But there's definitely been some struggle. Like some straight up struggling going on. And I feel like it's more been like the necessity for you has been like on the defense. Like I don't feel like you've been just up and angry and going out at people. I feel like you've had to defend yourself a lot, and it's just been a struggle, like having to put on your freaking boxing gloves every time you walk in the door. And it's exhausting. Four of Cups. As I said, it's been exhausting. It's been like you guys are just tired. Like you're just freaking done. Like you're so tired. You're so over it. Like for the love. Like just give me a break. And I feel like you're in this energy because maybe you need to be. Like maybe you, not that you need to be fighting for your life and whatever, but maybe you need to be resting and you need to be chilling and you need to just freaking breathe, because sometimes we just have to be in timeout, which I happen to mention in every reading, I think. But if you're going to go to an amusement park, you want to sleep the night before. So you have energy to do what you need to do. So whatever it is that's coming in, I know it's been emotional. I know it's been a fight. I know it's been a struggle. I know that there's been anger and frustration and defensiveness and all of that. But the word depressed, it's like it's deep rest. Sometimes we need to be in a state of deep rest. Am I saying you want to be depressed? You need to be depressed? Absolutely not. I am not a psychologist. I'm not in anything. Okay? I'm just somebody looking at cardstock. But sometimes we just need to rest, even if you are frustrated, because like for me personally, I have a real hard time at times just being in the moment. We are human beings. We're not human doings. And I have been working lately to recognize that within myself, especially when I feel like this little dude is. Especially when I feel like that. But there is, I mean, you're not going to be like this forever. Okay? It's not going to last forever. The winds of change are howling, as my dad used to say. But I do know that it feels like the emotional equivalent of paint drying. So, like, I feel you there, fam. What else? we have the Queen of Cups. This is where you are moving into. Not right this moment. I can't give you a timeline. I don't know. It's going to differ, okay? But the emotional fulfillment, knowing that this is something that you've done, you've fought for, you've given your all to, by yourself, for yourself, something you've finally done, knowing that it was only you that did it, is going to be incredibly fulfilling. Two of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So this is a choice that you made. So this is the result of a choice that you made, because we all have free will, we all make choices, blah, blah, blah. And with the world being in their hand, I feel like you didn't really have a direction to go, but this one is tied to the ground, and you didn't want to be tied down anymore. You didn't want to be where you were. You didn't want to do what you were doing. So even if you couldn't see where you were going or why the frick you were doing it, it was still something that you chose to do. Whatever this choice was that you made, and whatever it is that you've been fighting with your everything tooth and nail. But hold your vision, because we have the Page of Pentacles here. It's new energy, it's abundance, it could be material, it could not. I mean, it's going to depend whether this was a matter of financial struggle, whether this was something else, whatever. I feel as though, yes, you could be getting financial gain from whatever this situation was, but I feel more like the emotional fulfillment and the knowledge that you've gained and the experience that you've gained, the deep knowing, is going to be the real prize. Like, I know, like, you want to have something to prove for it too, though, you know? And that's, yeah, see, here we go. Bottom of the deck was Four of Pentacles. So you are going to have something to show. You're going to have this pentacle to show. You're not going to have to be holding on for dear life to everything you have. You're going to be able to share. You're going to be able to let go. You're going to be able to spend, whether that's financially, emotionally. Like, we spend our energy. Like, we pay attention. We do things with our energy. It's more than just money. But either way, it's the way that I'm taking this card right now. There's all this in the background, all this material wealth, all this whatever, but we're not even looking at it. Like, yeah, we have it. Money's cool. It's great and all. But there are so many people with a shit ton of money that, like, are really unhappy because they're not able to make the decision and the choices necessary to have to go within and do all of this shadow worky type of stuff. But justice is coming. The scales are going to balance out. You are going to be able to move forward into calmer waters. And it's just exciting. It's good energy. It's frustrated energy. It's stuck in the mud right now energy. I feel it, but we're going to get through it because, like, I've been there. I might, be on the way out of that right now myself. Ring around the moon. Protection. You're safe. You're safe. You might feel like the hermit. You might just... you need to know that you're safe. You're protected. And I feel like that's important because, like, you have been fighting and defending and fighting and defending and defending and fighting and defending, working yourself into the ground. But, like, you're safe now. Whatever's happening, whatever happened previously, whatever it is that you had to go through, You are safe. It is safe to feel safe. It is okay to feel safe. And if you don't feel safe, that's okay too. Because sometimes we have to catch up to the reality with our feeling. Like our feelings have to catch up. Release blocks. Yeah, like I was saying, we have to, sometimes our feelings just have to catch up to the reality that we are safe and everything's fine. Your nervous system takes a huge hit when you're all stressed out, especially if it's like something long term or some huge thing. Like, it takes time to heal your nervous system. It takes time to heal your endocrine, like all of it. But in the end, the past is the past. And you're going to move through this. You're going to get there. You did take a risk doing this. And you did have to have incredible focus, because I feel like this is something that you wanted to give up. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. Just, can we just go back to the way it was? But in the end, there was nothing you could do about that. So you had to just do the damn thing. And right now, you're having to just be patient. And that's fine. Just keep looking for the signs, looking for your synchronicities. And if you want a specific sign, then whoever it is you pray to, whatever it is you believe in, whatever, tell them, I want to see a cardinal if I'm on the right path. I want to see the number 76 if I'm on the right path. I want to see a lump of Play-Doh, like whatever it is, okay? I have no idea why I just went out with Play-Doh, but, you know, if it resonates, then take that. Play-Doh is pretty cool, like, in my opinion. Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? The fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Are you still holding on to some stuff? Or have you been letting go of some stuff? Because when we're called to let go of things, sometimes we have to realize, like, it's hard to recognize just how much we're holding on to random shit, like in all areas. Like, are you holding on to money because you're afraid that you'll be broke, or you're afraid that you're going to need it? Because that fear is from lack. That lack is from a past experience. That past experience is what you need to work on, what you need to feel through. Are you holding on to random stuff in your house that you don't really need, or like, hey, I might need that at some point, whatever? Or you have something that like you just kind of like, or you want to, like, if you need a new rug and you go out and you get something that you like, you just kind of like, it's lukewarm. Why are you settling for a lukewarm freaking rug when you could have an awesome one? Like, what? You need a good rug. You need a rug that you want to look at every time you walk in the room, okay? You need to eat food that's going to be genuinely good for you and give you energy so you can go and look at that damn rug. Motivation. And lastly, we have look in a book. So if you feel like you should just be learning about something, if you feel like you want to learn about something, then do it. Get up on the Google. Be careful where you get your sources from, because there's all kind of stuff on the internet. We can't believe everything we read or hear or even see on the interweb. But ask for guidance. Ask for a sign. Like, if that lump of Play-Doh is on a specific book about something you wanted to read, then like, that's your book, okay? Solitude. So right now you are indeed still chilling in your solitude, and this is your opportunity not only to rest, but to learn what you need to learn, to purge what you need to purge, get rid of the random rug that you don't even like. I don't know. If you feel like it, eat a salad. I have no idea, guys. But life energy, what you put out is what you're going to get back. That's just how it is. If you're willing to settle, then you're going to get more to settle for. That's all I'm going to say on that. Here's my little cards that I made. Timing. Oh gosh, divine timing. Don't we hate that saying? It'll come to an end. You're not going to be stuck in this space forever. There have been times in the past where you felt like you were going to be stuck forever and you weren't. Okay? For now, look inward, look in the mirror, and genuinely look in the mirror. See what you want to see about yourself. What do you want? What do you like? What could you improve on, and how can you improve on that? Because whenever you look in the mirror, if you have dirt on your face, you're not going to wipe the mirror expecting the dirt to go away. You're going to wipe your face because you're the one that you need to be looking at. Last but not least, it's coming. The money's coming. The abundance is coming. It's coming. It's coming in, okay? Home sweet home. Maybe you're going to buy a new house. Perhaps. I hope you get to, if that's what you want to do. Yeah. Keep watching the paint dry. Keep thinking. Keep breathing. Like, I don't know. Just remember that we're all stardust on a giant rock. Like, this is just spirits having a human experience. You're a spirit in a body, and your body is on a giant floating rock. So, like, if you have to be in timeout for now, just think about your little vessel. Focus on yourself. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. Okay? You're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. Shit sucks. I know. I promise I get it. But your mindset will shift. Okay? It really will. Hopefully this is a quick growth spurt for you. Hopefully you're able to learn whatever lesson it is you're going through, because we don't want to repeat that nonsense. Okay? We want to be able to learn. Like, learning is great. Lessons are great. Awesome things. So that we can help others going through things. Because that's the dealio. You learn because you live, and then you help other people who are living who need to have help learning. It's the circle of life. But you're going to be all right. The fight is over. You are safe. Do not go back. Do not go backwards. Do not drive staring in the rear view mirror, because that's not where you're going. Watch the road ahead, even if it's like super far away. Okay? You're going to be all right. I feel your impatience. I know. I promise you that I know. I get it. Because, like, same. Okay? Been there. And there. Whatever. We are going to get through this. Alright? It's going to be, we're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're all growing. One way or another. I love you. It's going to be okay. I promise. The sun will rise. And we're going to move on to the next step. Our next little stepping stone in our journey, okay? It's going to be all right. I promise. You're going to make it. Just keep on. You're almost there. Now is not the time to be wigging out and doing all that, because it's already over. The hard part's done. And I know that it takes time to recognize that. And you still want to look over your shoulder, and that's okay. Because every time you look over your shoulder and you see that nothing is there behind you, that's one little bitty bit closer you are to feeling that peace that you desperately need. Okay?